that's expected to shut down the interstate for several hours. According to the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, the highway could be closed for up to 6 hours. Montgomery County Emergency Management says I-64 East is closed at the mile marker 101 after a semi crashed there earlier today. Well, a Richmond man was recently taken into custody and charged with child exploitation offenses. The Kentucky State Police Electronic Crime Branch arrested Donald E. Cotty III on charges related to child sexual abuse material. Cotty was arrested as the result of an undercover Internet Crimes Against Children investigation. The KSP Electronic Crime Branch began the investigation after discovering the suspect sharing images of child sexual exploitation online. The investigation resulted in a search warrant at a residence in Richmond on May the 27th. Equipment used to facilitate the crime was seized and taken into the KSP's forensic laboratory for examination. The investigation is ongoing. Cotty is currently charged with 10 counts of use of a minor in a sexual performance under 16, Class B felonies, punishable by 10 to 20 years in prison. Cotty is lodged in the Madison County Detention Center. Wolfe County Search and Rescue jumped into action to save a teenage girl with autism this weekend. At 8:30 p.m. on Monday, search and rescue crews were requested to assist in the search for a 16-year-old female with autism who had left her residence. As team members arrived on scene, they report being greeted by a large presence of family and concerned neighbors who had already been searching the area. The last known point was established, and with the assistance of locals who knew the area well and review of lost person behavioral statistics, a search plan and containment was initiated. As the teams were searching their assigned areas, a local resident spotted the subject near a pond in a wooded area, according to authorities. Search teams were then redirected to this location and the area was searched. The Wolfe County Sheriff was searching an abandoned trailer just off Highway 15 south when he heard a voice in the woods. He began calling the subject's name and she emerged from the woods. This was truly a community effort, and a special thanks was given to Wolfe County Sheriff Greg Banks for locating that subject. More teachers in the area will see pay raises, with the most recent being Madison County staff, which was announced this past week. Now, teachers and staff in Clark County Public Schools will receive a 3% pay raise after a vote by the school board. Authorities report that the amount they pay employees helps to retain them, especially as other area districts increase their employee wages. While Clark and Madison County received a 3% raise, some school boards have approved increases as much as 7 to 8%. At 3%, Clark and Madison counties are in the middle of the pack of the majority of school systems across the Commonwealth when it comes to approved raises. Berea Mayor Bruce Fraley laid a memorial wreath along with Jake Johnson, commander of the American Legion Cleveland Frost Post 50, at a Memorial Day observance Sunday at the Berea Cemetery. In his keynote remarks, Fraley asked participants to imagine what fallen servicemen and women would say to those now living in freedom thanks to the ultimate sacrifice of those who died serving in America's armed services. Don't let my sacrifice be in vain. Protect freedom. Do not be afraid to fight tyranny and oppression. Do not be afraid to stand for those who seek to destroy us, Fraley said. Well, it's that time again to either sell or buy all across the state. The details on this year's U.S. 25 yard sale that will take place this weekend. Here's Marissa Hempel with WBON TV 9.
It's that time of year again, and no delays due to COVID as there have been in past years. It's time for the U.S. 25 yard sale. WBON TV spoke to organizer Randy Coffey of Berea, who gave us all the details on what to expect this weekend.
Well, it's a 200-mile-long event. We do skip all of Fayette County. It's not given to doing that in that county due to the fact that US 25 becomes a 4-lane highway running through a major urban area. Just skip it by getting on at the river. Other than that, it runs from the yard sale will run from the southern part of Whitley County near Williamsburg all the way to just outside of Florence in Boone County. It's almost from the Tennessee line, almost to the Ohio state line.
Coffey says the goal of these yard sales is to get people off of I-75 and to experience the beauty of smaller towns in Kentucky and pick up some unique pieces.
These events are getting bigger all the time, and they're very popular on some of the major roads, and then there's some of the back roads that are picking up and doing these, I call them string town yard sales, where it's one town hooked to another, and the clubs and teams at the schools that participate, churches participate, and individuals. Now, the closer you can get to US 25, obviously, the more visibility you have and the more luck you'll have selling your items.
Coffey says a list of vendors, if you're interested, is on their US 25 Yard Sale Kentucky Facebook page. And there are some new changes this year.
We shortened it to a 2-day event from 3 days. We have traditionally in the South, that is south of Georgetown, never had much luck on Thursday getting people to set up shop and sell down here. And they're still going to do 3 days in Grant County. They're going to do a Founders Day sale that Thursday. But everybody else is just planning on Friday and Saturday. Now, that's not to say that if you want to set up on Tuesday or Sunday or whatever and have a sale all week, you can. You know, it's free country from Corbin all the way to Grant County. It's June 3rd and 4th as a statewide event. That's a Friday and Saturday. And it's, like I said, it'll start just north of Williamsburg and run all the way to Richmond, except for Fayette County. And then Grant County has their Thursday event. So their Thursday event is June 2nd. And then the remainder of the route is a 3rd and 4th event for Friday and Saturday, June 3rd and 4th.
If you're not one to clean out your closet and try to sell, Randy Coffey says there are still options to go and pick up some unusual items, things you may never see anywhere else.
I've seen some of the most unusual stuff. Last year I ran the route all 3 days, and I had never run it all 3 days, okay? And I ran the route from the Kentucky River to Corbin just to make sure what we had. I saw some of the most unusual things. I saw people selling driftwood. I saw people selling rocks. There was some military stuff, old cars, vintage clothing. There's everything in the world. It's a yard sale, and you're going through the country, through little small towns. There's people that come from other places as itinerant vendors and set up.
Again, the US 25 yard sale kicks off this weekend, Friday and Saturday, from the bottom of the state all the way to the top. For more information, check out the US 25 yard sale Facebook page. And stay tuned as WBON-TV will have another story with Randy Coffey, the organizer, about another yard sale event coming up this fall. For WBON-TV.com and Channel 9 News, I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa, for that story. Also, keep in mind that the Madison County Animal Shelter will be open for an adoption event Saturday, June the 4th from 11 to 2:30. This event is held in cooperation with the US 25 yard sale. Go out and adopt a forever friend right there. Well, Memorial Day didn't start off so great for an Estill County family. Early Monday, firefighters responded to a house fire near Stevens Avenue off River Drive in Irvin. All 3 people inside the house are safe. 1 dog was rescued, but another dog died while inside the home. The house is a total loss, and both buildings on either side have some minor damage. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got meteorologist Cassie Clavin in the Weather Center. She's going to tell us what to expect for this short week at work.
You may think the only way to pay for a nursing home is to spend down your life savings or sell your home. Elder Law Lexington can protect your home and life savings through a comprehensive plan so you can qualify for Medicaid. When there's a plan in place, you can rest assured knowing your estate is handled and your family is covered. Give them a call at 888-4-ELDER-LAW or go to elderlawlexington.com. Their Berea office is now open for your convenience.
Here at Madison HVAC, it is our job to keep you comfortable. We make projects pain-free for homeowners by providing solutions that fix the problem. With upfront pricing and multiple financing plans, no matter what shape your credit is in, there is always a budget-friendly option. Don't forget, we offer free quotes and second opinions. Give Madison HVAC a call at 859-625-1471, and remember, we fix that too.
When you're a homeowner, taking care of everything around your home can be a daunting task, including repainting your fence or that barn that's been neglected for way too long. Make it easy on yourself and rely on the experts at Miller Hill Barn and Fence Painting. They're the go-to here in Madison County when it comes to new fence estimates or repairs and painting, whether it's for a farm or privacy fence or barn. Contact either of their two convenient phone numbers at 859-353-9479 or 661-0533.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking employees who want to work now, and they are ready and willing to help you get started today.
When you first come here, you'll be with me for 5 weeks, and we will teach you the book work, which consists of PowerPoints, some physical activity.
Working at the Fayette Corrections facility is a job you can be proud of.
When I leave at home, I would tell my kids that, hey, I'm going to work to keep the bad guys in so you all be safe on the outside.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on Channel 9. What an amazing weekend for the weather. A nice long weekend we had. We've got meteorologist Cassie Clavin in the Weather Center to find out what this week is going to give us.
Thanks so much, Gwendolyn. From the Madison HVAC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Cassie Clavin. What a nice day today. We are heading into a beautiful evening with temps at 6 p.m. still in the 80s, cooling off into the 70s by midnight, but we are going to still see mostly clear skies. Things are going to change, however, as we head into the day tomorrow, where we are expecting to see some showers and thunderstorms roll through later on into the afternoon, evening, into the overnight hours as well, and then another round of potentially severe weather expected for Thursday. Some of these storms do have the potential to bring with them some heavy rain, strong winds, and even some hail, so we are going to want to pay very close attention to the forecast as these storms develop and move into our area. Let's take a look at our rain totals. Overall, we're talking between 1/4 and 1/2 inch of rain. We could see some higher rain totals, however, though, with some of the thunderstorms moving through, so we'll be keeping a close eye on that. Wednesday morning, temps are going to be in the 60s as we walk out the door. And then as we head into the afternoon hours, temps in the upper 80s to right near 90 degrees. And these temperatures are about 10 degrees warmer than average for this time of year. We are going to see our temperatures cool down a bit as we head into Thursday. Temps in the morning in the 60s, and then by Thursday afternoon, high temps only reaching the upper 70s to right near 80 degrees with those shower and thunderstorm chances. Then for Friday, things quiet. We'll be in the 70s, and Saturday looks to be a beautiful day. High temp at 80 degrees, and then more thunderstorms expected as we finish off the weekend. That's your Greater Richmond area weather forecast. I'm WBON TV 9 meteorologist Cassie Clavin.
Thanks, Cassie. And for weather all the time, you'll find it on Channel 9 online. You can check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com, courtesy of Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Well, a Laurel County deputy arrested Taj O'Neill from London on Saturday afternoon around 4 p.m. following a call regarding a possible assault. After arriving, deputies found that a verbal argument had turned into a physical fight where O'Neill allegedly headbutted a female and kicked her. Deputies noted markings on the female victim's arms and a cut on O'Neill's head. Deputies also found out that O'Neill was wanted on an outstanding warrant. O'Neill was charged with assault of the 4th degree and was also charged on a Whitley County District Court bench warrant of arrest for failure to appear in court. O'Neill was lodged in the Laurel County Correctional Facility. For the first time in 2 years, Camp Nelson National Cemetery held its annual Memorial Day ceremony. The event was canceled the past couple of years due to the pandemic. Hundreds of people went to pay their respects to those who died serving their country. Nearly 19,000 veterans and their spouses are laid to rest at Camp Nelson. Yesterday's event included a flyover by a C-130J, that's the newest aircraft of the United States Air Force. It was flown by the Airlift Wing of the Kentucky Air Guard. This year, people paid tribute to the Medal of Honor recipients. There were 70 from Kentucky who have received this prestigious honor for acts of valor. Congratulations to those. Well, each year a group participates in a 22-mile walk to bring awareness to veteran suicide. This year, over 24 people walked from Whitehall State Historic Site in Richmond to the VFW chapter in Winchester while carrying 22 pounds in their backpacks. Why 22 miles and why 22 pounds? According to the Military Veteran Project, 22 veterans commit suicide per day, almost one every hour. In Lexington, police answered a call Monday afternoon about shots being fired on North Locust Hill Drive. When officers arrived, they found a male suffering from a non-life-threatening gunshot wound. He was transported to a nearby hospital. Police have not made an arrest and report that the investigation is still ongoing. A fire at an abandoned school in Scott County has ended with the arrest of 4 people. According to Scott County Sheriff deputies, Cody Kirk and Cameron Spiegel are charged with burglary, 3rd degree, and arson, 2nd degree. Investigators say the 2 were interviewed and confessed to burglarizing the school and then setting it ablaze. 2 juveniles have also been charged and are being held at the Fayette County Regional Juvenile Detention Center. With that, we're going to take another short break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Madison Central softball news coming up right after this.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
The American farmer represents hard work, determination, and quality. When it comes to taking care of their land, those farmers need the best on their side. That's why they trust Hill Tire for all their tire needs. Hill Tire is a family-owned and operated business located on Irvin Road in Richmond, and they are the leader in farm, semi, and passenger tires in the area. They offer brands such as Michelin, Yokohama, Goodyear, and Hankook, just to name a few. Hill Tire will come to you as well. For more information, like Hill Tire on Facebook or call or text 859-353-9479.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Land Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Van Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Trucktown, USA.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's new and first TV channel, available on Channel 9.1 over the air, Spectrum Channel 712, and on Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Crystal Broadband. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on Channel 9. Madison Central softball had their season come to an end last night in the first round of the 11th Region Softball Tournament. With a recap of that game, here's Michael Watkins with today's sports report.
It was a 2-run first inning for Lexington Catholic that put Madison Central behind from the jump, and they eventually lost 5-1 in the first round of the 11th Region Softball Tournament last night. The matchup featured the top 2 teams in the 11th Region RPI standings, but with Catholic losing in the district championship game to Lafayette, it was Central who drew the tough opening round matchup. After a leadoff walk to Abby Hammond and a sac bunt that led to a single for Nash from Catholic, it spelled trouble from the get-go. Eventually, both runners came around to score to give the Lady Knights the lead in the top half of the first, and even though Central got runners on base throughout the game, the offense never got going. For the Lady Indians, Michaela Morin was 1 for 4, while Cassidy Hack was 1 for 2 with a run scored. Brooklyn Gilboa drove in Hack for the only run of the game for Madison Central. The Model Lady Patriots were also in action in the first round of the 11th Region Softball Tournament last night, losing 16-5 to Great Crossing in 5 innings. The incredible career for Aniston Bray ended with a 2-for-2 day at the plate with an RBI and a run scored. Kenzie Ferguson was 1 for 3 and drove in 2 runs herself. The high school softball season has now officially come to a close for us at WBON TV, but it was an incredible year with Madison Central being ranked as high as number 2 at one point during the season, but their season 2 comes to an end. Thanks, girls, for letting us be a part of such a great year, and congrats to the team and Coach Randy Hall on a successful first year at the helm of Madison Central. For Aniston Bray and all the ladies going on to play at the next level, good luck. We'll be rooting for you. Memorial Day baseball practice was something Madison Central's baseball team got to experience yesterday as the team preps for their first round matchup versus Russell County in the state baseball tournament. The team took to the field for some BP and some field work before a family cookout, and then heading over to cheer on the softball team. Central and Russell County's opening round matchup in the state tournament is set for a 5 p.m. first pitch on Thursday night. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports report. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take another break, but we'll be right back with more news, including Tasty Tuesdays is going on tonight. And we've got Hannah Heisel, one of our reporters, there to take a look at what's going on. Don't miss that.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on Channel 9. It's a great night to get out and have some fun at Tasty Tuesdays, which started at 5, and it's going to run till 8 o'clock tonight. Let's check in with WBON TV's Hannah Heisel, who is out there now checking out the scene at the Irvin McDowell Park.
We're here for Tasty Tuesdays at Irvin McDowell Park. As you can see, the crowd is starting to roll in. We've got a great band and lots of food trucks. Lots of fun for the whole family. So come on out tonight. But if you can't make it, we will be here every Tuesday from 5 to 8 for Tasty Tuesdays. Reporting from Tasty Tuesdays at Irvin McDowell Park, I'm Hannah Heisel.
Hannah for that report. Looks like an absolutely great time out there. Tonight's music is State Law with food trucks in Irvin McDowell, including Dre's Catfish Bucket, Pigging Out, and Colonel Station, and of course Mad Scoops ice cream as well. Lexington firefighters were called to rescue a hiker that fell approximately 100 feet while hiking at the Raven Run Nature Sanctuary over the holiday weekend. The call came in about 3:30 Monday afternoon. Firefighters used Proud Mary's Barbecue as a staging area and closed the sanctuary as crews worked to bring the lone hiker to safety. Crews were able to rescue the person by boat around 5 p.m. with reported injuries being non-life-threatening and considered minor. It's time to say goodbye to another Live at 5. Thanks so much for joining us here today. We'll be here every day this week, Live at 5, with all the latest news, weather, sports, traffic. You've got it all right here at Live at 5. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow.